You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Season's greetings to you all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, more business opportunities may be on the horizon for local business owners, and that's thanks to a partnership formed with the Hubei province of the People's Republic of China. Scores of Chinese business persons met on Grand Bahama recently as a part of the trade mission, and tonight the coordinator of that mission says Grand Bahama can expect to reap immense benefits as a result of this collaboration. Megan Shepard has our top story.
President and CEO of Immersed Bahamas, Ginger Moxie, says that she has received rave reviews regarding the Hubei to the Bahamas trade mission held here on Grand Bahama. She says members of the Chinese delegation were extremely impressed with the mission and are already looking forward to the next session.
We've already gotten feedback from the China Council for Promotion of International Trade, who has said that it's one of the best they've ever had or been involved in, and they look forward to a continued relationship with Immersed Bahamas, with the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce, with the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding, and of course with the government of the Bahamas that sponsored and led the charge.
Here on Grand Bahama, there was tremendous support from the business community. Moxie says a number of positive matches were made, and now the possibility for trade and a business expansion is tremendous.
There were over 200 businesses that actually registered, and they were paired with Hubei enterprises. Were many local entrepreneurs that had the opportunity to exhibit and display their wares, and now we have an opportunity for them to be able to trade their products in Hubei province.
Businesses here on Grand Bahama were matched with enterprises in Hubei province. Moxie says that the international businesses were so impressed with the quality of goods presented that they have committed to matching every business that signed up for the trade mission with an enterprise in Hubei, China.
Any entrepreneur that registered that did not find a match will still have an opportunity to find that match. Hubei, China has 4.4 million private enterprises, which means that we only had a taste of what Hubei, China has to offer in terms of us getting our product into that market, as well as sourcing products that we need in the Bahamas that we tend to source anyway.
Moxie adds that she is particularly encouraged by feedback from the China Council for Promotion of International Trade.
They also want to form a sister city relationship with the Bahamas and Hubei province. And with that comes business exchange, cultural exchange, tourism exchange, humanitarian exchange, educational exchange.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
In other news, the Grand Bahama Power Company is working to improve the way the company is perceived in the Grand Bahama community. Tonight, Sabrina Brown talks with a top executive about the company's efforts to foster greater relations with the community.
Between 200 and 250 of Grand Bahama Power Company's customers are in a disconnected state, and Managing Director Paul Miller says that number has been steady for some time. Some customers who were disconnected have complained that they had to pay an additional deposit in order to be reconnected, but Miller says that is only the case when an account has been turned off for non-payment several times.
In that case, what we will actually look for is an additional deposit, and that deposit is in the amount of, we will look at their two typical months, or a month of normal consumption. We'll multiply that by 2, and that will be an amount. So that will be added on to the arrears.
Miller says a major focus going into 2016 is to help consumers to reduce energy consumption in order to reduce their power bills. He's encouraging those who may be experiencing difficulty with their bills to work with the customer service team.
That team of people are trained very specifically in how to look at your bills, look at your history, offer, again, energy saving tips, different things that people may not be aware are available to them, to assist them in either helping to reduce their energy consumption, or perhaps they're having difficulty depending on with their bills. so we can look at different billing arrangements, different bill payment plans. There are an item that we refer to as e-billing, which allows you to set up a budget bill over the course of a year.
GB Power also plans to launch a campaign targeting young people.
Working with the schools, working with coming in and helping within the education program to help the students gain a better appreciation for the different things that they can learn and that they can also take home and help with their parents.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Well, police on high alert this Christmas season as business owners on Grand Bahama anticipate increased activity as shoppers prepare to shop till they drop. Joan Davis Roll reports tonight that the watchword this Christmas is safety.
Criminals beware. The police is out in full force as Yuletide season, traversing the commercial areas and ready to stomp out crime and to stop all would-be criminals in their tracks. As a part of an ongoing initiative, police will be increasing their presence throughout Grand Bahama. Officer in charge of Police Central Division, Hilton Cash.
It's in response to the commissioner's policing plan for 2015, with the reduction of the fear of crime. And we see this as one of the ways in which we can assist businesses at this time of the year.
Cash says the police safety campaign will not only focus on businesses, but the residential areas as well.
The community would see an increased number of officers in the community. In shopping centers, you see them around businesses. Also, you'd see them on mobile patrols in the community as well. And we will continue also to provide them with the safety tips that is necessary.
With crime often witnessing a spike during this season, the senior officers appealing to consumers and business owners alike to stay safe.
We are speaking to them in regards to how to protect their cash deposits, how to their vehicle safety, vehicles. Also for members of the public in terms of their homes as well.
Joan Davis Roll, ZNS Network News.
In news from the court, the 5 men charged in connection with that double murder in 8 Mile Rock in September were back before the court yesterday. 22-year-old Alan Alsimi, 22-year-old Devon Hall, 23-year-old Virgil Hall, 28-year-old Paul Belazar and 26-year-old Kevin Dames appeared in the 8 Mile Rock Magistrate Court and were served with a voluntary bill of indictment. Now, the VBI allows the matter to move beyond the preliminary inquiry stage, and the matter will now move to the Supreme Court. The men are expected to appear in the Supreme Court on Monday of next week, where they will be required to enter a plea. The men are accused of the fatal shooting of Barry and Sheena Johnson on September 13th at their home in Holmes Rock during an alleged armed robbery. Stay with us, there's more news right after this.